chart. I still got him. Yeah, we still got him. We still out there. Yes, sir. Alright. Bet. Let's get it. Back out here. Right back out here. Y'all tune the fuck in, man. It was on last night. Wasn't going outside, but it was kind of bad. Yeah, I wasn't my usual self. I was, but I wasn't.
I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup.
Won the game 10-7. Really, I lost 10. I lost about 3. What? Serious? Come on.
Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we.
It was just me doing stupid shit. Bad play call.
Can I kick it? Hold on.
Yeah, a bunch of overthrows. Niggas wide open, he overthrown. Fuck I.
How I got her, how I did it. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Sweet, boy. You're sweet, you hear me? I don't know why you even brought these Bengals out here. Your best bet is to go get Tom Brady or a quarterback that can run. Well, no, we're gonna get a quarterback that can run. You happy? You got happy for yourself. Alright.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On 2nd down. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
My damn team might be running snapping to me, bro. Like, how y'all running to me trying to talk to me?
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Breeze now to throw. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down.
Breeze,
but they'll get it back.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Breeze going to throw. This is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off down at the 2. And the return will stop shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't been playing that myself. I've been playing that myself.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
Bro, hurry up. What is this man doing? You trying to make me quit or something? Yeah, second play in a row.
Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
I don't know what's going on. Lagging. What? It's first and 20.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
One play though. They don't even let me throw the ball, bro. I'm talking about I did a vertical. No, I did yeah. I did 4 verticals. Cook wide the fuck open. Pressing the fuck out of it. He don't throw the ball. Get sacked. Fumble. Mind you, I just had 21 skunk deep.
So basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places.
Ain't no way I pick the ball in the end zone. Job make my animation, make sure I'm on the 1 yard line when he stand up. As soon as he stand up,
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a Baltimore Ravens. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. Demario Davis there on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. From the gun, Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first and 10, it's Dobbins. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
David Onyemata.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
16-yard line.
This is Edwards. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. But they get back in the huddle. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Lining up for the extra point.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally had some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is off the left, upright, and through. A trick shot there, but a point is a point.
Saints, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, first and 10 at their own 24. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Queen charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's taken at around the 40. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll be... Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Dobbins. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Gus Edwards taking it in as the Ravens push further out in front. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Looking here for Smith downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. 15 seconds, all that remains for this 1st half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze, left side here to Sanders. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he doesn't, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 30.
We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Forced out to him, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Trey Hendrickson in there to drop him for a loss on the play. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this 2nd half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
He'll buy some time right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 31 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of